Thank you, Sarah. Good morning. I think I would have liked to have seen that, Sarah. Well, certainly seeing some dry, bright conditions in London this morning. It actually feels like summer out there, 25 degrees and plenty of sunshine, cooling down to the mid-teens as we head into those nighttime hours. As we head across Asia, well, not really looking at too many travel problems today. New Delhi, very dry once again. Monsoonal moisture certainly have diminished a little throughout Mumbai. We saw very little rain there yesterday. 30 degrees our daytime high, but tropical moisture. 3 tropical systems in 7 days, Goni, Morakot, and of course now Tropical Storm Etau that has lashed Japan. Still seeing some very hot, humid and wet conditions in Hong Kong. Judith, it's back to you in a very sunny London.
Thank you so much. Oh, lovely. I'm looking forward to my afternoon.
Well, a very good morning to you. Here we are again talking about yet another snowstorm. Really ramped up overnight. We saw several inches fall in Philadelphia yesterday, but the temperatures were above freezing. Heavy snowfall across much of upstate New York into central and eastern Pennsylvania, and parts of northern New Jersey in the last 24 hours have reported 10 inches or more. Of course, as we head a little further north, some warmer temperatures right now near the coastline are providing some heavy rain, but there are a lot of high winds to come with this system. As it just rotates off the eastern seaboard, we'll see some very strong destructive gales. For places like New York City, 25 to 35 miles per hour, but north and south of this low pressure system, we could see gales of up to 60 miles per hour. And of course, still expecting a lot of heavy snow, the heaviest amounts across upstate New York into northern New Jersey, 12 to 24 inches. But it's the winds that will really cause power outages as we head into the next 24 hours. Vanita, Todd, it's back to you.
Our thanks to Rachel. More time to get another check on how today's weather is shaping up, and Raychel Harvey-Jones has our forecast. Rachel.
Thank you, and good morning once again, Michelle. Good news if you're travelling throughout Asia, all the major hubs moving very smoothly. Europe also, we saw huge problems in Charles de Gaulle Airport yesterday in Paris, but we've now seen that reopen and nothing is causing delays there this morning. Headed to the US, this complex system finally moving away from the northeast of the region.
Raychel Harvey-Jones joins us now from AccuWeather with more on this. Good morning, Rachel.
Thank you, and good morning, Jeremy. Vanita, good morning to you. It certainly rains, it pours, and it continues to flood across the southeast. One low pressure system across the Great Lakes and 2 very large bursts of energy that are producing significant rainfall. Taking a look at our first wave of energy, already affecting northeastern Texas right the way through to Iowa, bringing some pretty potent storms right now just to the east of Dallas through Little Rock. Little Rock has actually seen over 6 inches of rain already this month. Their average is around 3. Fort Smith in Arkansas, also similar amounts. Some very heavy rainfall that has led to some flooding. Our second wave of energy, a huge concern. From Charlotte right the way through to Montgomery, we've seen significant moisture. Atlanta has already seen 8 inches of rain this month, and surprisingly 5 inches of that has arrived in just the last 72 hours. In fact, just 24 hours, over 2.5 inches of rain. We're dealing with a very moist pattern across the region. Still dealing with what's left of the tropical system across the coastline, and you can see our persistent area of storms from eastern Texas right the way through to western Tennessee and Kentucky. We'll continue to see some very moist conditions as we head into the next 24 hours. Tropical storm Limfa brings heavy rain to portions of Taiwan and China. From the AccuWeather.com Extreme Weather Center, I'm Raychel Harvey-Jones. Tropical storm Limfa plowed into southern China's Fujian province on Sunday night, sending fishing boats scurrying to safety and closing many ports. According to its government, Jamaica has suffered massive hurricane-related losses in both 2007 and 2008 of over $1.2 billion, which is still affecting the country. The disastrous weather of the last few years has also hurt the population of the country, increasing the levels of poverty in the affected parishes. Anita, Jeremy, today you'll need your snow boots, but behind the storm tomorrow, you'll need your thermals, I'm afraid.
Well, give us some perspective, Rachel. I mean, how does this storm compare with the other big March storms we've seen?
Well, of course, everybody's referring back to 1993 when we saw huge snowfall amounts across the region. And in fact, the southeast has certainly broken that record with the snowfall totals over the last couple of days. 10 inches in Tennessee broke that. Many people are also referring back to 2006 when we saw more than 6 inches across our major cities, Philadelphia, New York, certainly Washington, D.C. It certainly is comparable to that storm, and really time will tell exactly how much snowfall we'll see into the next couple of hours.
All right, Raychel Harvey-Jones from AccuWeather.com. Thanks for the update. And
Raychel Harvey-Jones has more on that from New York's Times Square.
It certainly has been a very interesting day here in New York City and many major cities across the northeast as this winter storm moved in, laying heavy snow here in the city, and by mid-afternoon winds were very high, 30 to 45 miles per hour, blowing drifting snow, brought visibility down to virtually nothing in places here in Midtown. But why might become the focus of this attention?